Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos, and I got a new experience happening for me today. It's a wonderful day. So you can see I'm in front of the police station. Every time there's the word police, Eric's not too far away. Anyway, I was pickpocketed. Yeah, that's right, pickpocketed. So I was on the subway and I felt a bump and I didn't think anything about it. It's a crowded subway. It's getting close to winter time, so a lot of people are in coats, you know, and I just didn't notice. And then so I walked a little bit further and I went to get some money out of my pocket to buy a ticket, and my wallet was gone. So the whole wallet's gone. So now here's where the fun and experience really start. So I immediately went back to the metro station, went inside, grabbed a policeman, and he told me that I had to go upstairs and talk to them. So I left and I went upstairs and I found another policeman and two officers, and they said, sorry, they can't do anything for me, that I have to go to Termini. And they gave me the place to go in Termini. So then I had to, pull out my change and buy a ticket and get all the way to Termini. So I got all the way to Termini and I had to figure that out. I talked to 2 or 3 more policemen. You can't do it here, you have to go there, you can't do it here, you can't do it there. So after 4 or 5 of those events, I finally figured out where to go. So I went and I stood in this line and I called this person, and you couldn't get back to that police station. And so finally, the lady's like, all right, I'll call it in. So after, I'd say 45 minutes, a policeman finally came out, and he asked me a couple questions. I told him where it was. I showed him the ticket. I still have my original train ticket, because I was hoping that they could go back and look at when it was and look at the footage, right? Everything's cool. That's pretty smart. And so he said, go back to the flag, and which was like another mile down the street, and then buzz the buzzer. I buzzed the buzzer, and the guy said, they can't do a report there. So he sent me to this building right here. And it's on this street over there, Fui. I got it on my phone, so I can't really show you. So I get here and I go in to do a police report, and he says, no, you have to go to this other place. And so it's now been 2.5 hours. I immediately called the credit cards. All credit cards had been tried to charge $500 on, and then $300, and then $200, and they were all denied. I got on my phone and canceled all of them immediately, and so the whole thing. Let me tell you this too. The credit cards, one is a MasterCard, 2 are Visas, one's an American Express. They can get me replacements in 7 days. If they rush them, there's a charge, but it'll be 2 to 3 days. But it's Italy, and so there's a customs problem. So the guy said that he had one person have to wait like 11 days for a credit card. Oh my God, so that's just a credit card fiasco. I said, well, what about an emergency fund? Can I go to a bank with my passport and get money out? And they were like, MasterCards, nope, nothing we can do. Visa said I have to call back a little later, so I'm gonna call back and try there. But so think about this. So even if I got the card in 3 days, I have no money, 0 money. Not a dime, not a nickel, whatever's in my change purse, which I think now, after buying another ticket, I think I've got about 58 cents left, or give or take. And no money, not a bit. And so what do you do for food? What do you do for water? What do you do to see sights? What do you do to do anything? There's nothing you can do. I asked the policeman here for a train ticket so I could get over to that spot he sent me to. He laughed at me and said, no train ticket. And so I have to now go back to this other place. And I guess I don't really have to. I can just go home and try to file reports and everything else, and I can talk to friends and family and see about getting a Western Union sent to me, or Zelle or something like that. But that's not the point. The point is that if I do nothing, then Rome doesn't have a pickpocket problem. By doing something and filing a report, at least it goes on the record book, and I'm hoping they can do something. Here's another one for you. I asked the credit cards, where did the person go? Give me the address of that ATM. 2 things. I can go back and at least maybe look for my wallet in a trash can. How nice would that be? My Social Security card's in there that I've had since I was 14 years old, or 16 years old. And so my driver's license, any of those other things. But the other point is that why wouldn't that credit card or that credit machine, that ATM machine, have a video? Why couldn't we find that person and then match it to the train ticket and find them on the train and then track that person down. Why can't we do that? No. The credit card said it's Vica Rome. That's all they had. All the same companies, MasterCard and Visa and everybody, they only provided the same thing, Vica Rome. So there's no ATM. So, you know, that just seems like bullshit to me too. Anyway, it's been an event. But I just want to let you know that 10 policemen, a couple soldiers, a couple armed force guys, a couple guys with guns, and I still haven't been able to do a report. So the police are useless in Rome. That's my initial take. Nobody wants to do paperwork, and I'd say that they're pieces of crap. And I really cross my fingers, and I hope to God that at least in America they wouldn't circle jerk you around and send you, you know, to 33 different places. So we'll see. So now I'm going to hoof it. I got to go walk 1.4 miles, which really isn't nothing for me. You know me. But if I get there and they won't do anything and they send me back to Termini or back to this place or back to the metro station, I guess we know where this all goes. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye. So this is the police station they sent me to, Cuesta de Roma Viminale. And it's a police station. There's tons of cop cars around and everything else, but this is the one that they sent me from the Termini. I have a picture of the guy that sent me to here, but this is the place, so you can see them all in there, and that's it. Bye. So it's been a hike, and it's now 12:44. So this is like now what, 4 or 5 hours after the fact. So here's where they sent me. So I'm gonna go in here and let's see how this goes, shall we? Pickpocket? Pickpocket? Stole wallet.
You stolen your wallet?
They stole it at the subway, at the metro.
Okay.
So I need to talk to an officer.
Sir, now there is the change for the in the office. They change the tour.
The time, what time?
30 minutes.
30 more minutes to wait?
Yeah.
And then, but this is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Because I went to Termini, they said no. I went to another place, they said no. I went to...
You can turn here.
Okay, so I'll wait 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be back 1:15.
Yes.
1:15, I'll come back. Okay, gracias, thank you. Okay, well there it is. So they're changing the guard, I guess. So 1:15, I have to come back. So, okay, everybody. Bye. All right, so you just saw the last video I did, and I have to wait a half an hour. So I'm just kind of walking up and down the street, and so I went in a store, and I just to see if they spoke any kind of English and stuff, and they did. And so I asked the guy about what they do, if he's ever had a pickpocket or anything like that, and he said he lost his, and the police do nothing. He went to 6 different places, and then he asked for the police report, and then he asked for the video camera, the CCID from the train and from the places the person went, and it took him a month, and they got the pictures, and they were like blurry, but the cops did nothing. It was a useless system, and it was terrible. And this is a guy that lives here. He says it's the worst system. He says this isn't America. He says they don't care about pickpockets. He says if you're not raped or murdered, he says they don't give a crap. So this will be interesting. I'm gonna wait my half hour. I'm gonna go in and see what he says. Bye bye. So part of my passive aggressive behavior is leaning up against cop cars while I wait for them to service me. How does that sound? So here I am parking my ass up against their cop car. So and I'm right in front of the cop station. So that's Eric spitting gum. You know, and it's just a little stupid thing, but I don't know. I feel justified in that they don't do anything. But anyway, that's it. I'm out. Excuse me. Police report for pickpocket? Police report. Pickpocket? He's videotaping. Yeah, videotaping. Because American. Pickpocket?
Picture.
No, video.
Video for?
Just for video, just so that...
no, inside.
Not inside. So I made it to a chair. So I'm sitting in this room waiting for my turn to talk to somebody, I guess, and then I will fill out a police report. And the guy downstairs says we do those all the time. Okay, so another 20 minutes have gone by, and now I've been asked to fill out this form. And I guess we'll talk to somebody. I don't know how this all goes, but I guess I'll fill out this form as best as possible. But every feeling I have is it's just, I mean, he didn't even talk to me for 3 seconds. He handed me the form and said, complete the form. And then he was kind of disgusted that I didn't have a pen with me. Really? Okay. It was in the wallet, dumbass. Okay, I completed the information and I put down my train. It happened at like 9 this morning, and it was on the metro between Otavio and España. I was going to a church. How wonderful is that? Anyway, it's all complete. So now I guess I'll go turn it in. Bye-bye. All right, so I'm in the police station and I filled out my police report and front and back, and I have a little stamp at the bottom, and he filled out all his stuff. I asked him about cameras. He says none of the cameras work in the metros. I said, you're absolutely kidding. There's no cameras? The cameras no work in metro. No camera. And so he said that it's useless. He says you can't get pictures from camera in metro. He says they don't work. He said that there's nothing they're going to do. If they find a driver's license, then they'll call me. If they find a credit card, they'll call me. If somebody turns in a wallet with my name in it, they'll call me. But past that, they're not doing anything. But I guess that's the way this absolutely goes. So let's talk about this for a second. So you can really attack somebody, rape somebody, kill somebody inside of the metro, and there's no video. They're not going to know anything. They can't do anything. And maybe it's all based on convenience, right? So that if somebody's really attacked, if it's a senator's daughter or something like that, then by all means they might go chase it down. But if it's just an American losing his wallet, then that's a whole nother ballgame. So anyway, so that's it. So I even tried to explain to him, so what do I do? I mean, I have no way of getting cash or money except for calling friends, family, or whatever, and doing a Western Union and paying the money. But if that takes a couple days, what does that look like? So anyway, so it's certainly a problem. So let me give you words of advice. If you think you're safe, you're not safe. I have been traveling for years and years, and I thought I had known and seen and never experienced any kind of problems. I didn't even know they took it out of my wallet. My pants are pretty short, or pretty tight. You'd think I'd feel it. I didn't. And I think she had her hand up her sleeve and in her bag, and because her bag hit me, not her hand. And so she kind of had like a sleeve tucked in her pocket. And so I think it was just a big sham. And so you're not safe. Get a front wallet, put all your money in the front. Don't trust any of this crap. In Italy, they're not going to do anything for you. You can lose your wallet, but once you do, it's gone. And heaven forbid you lose your passport, because you'll be SOL in bigger ways than I am. That's it. Thanks for coming along to Eric's Travel Videos. And Italy is not here to help you solve the problem. I have paperwork. That doesn't mean anything. It's a bunch of shit. Okay, that's it, everybody. Bye-bye. Got the stamp and their information, but they totally said they're not going to do anything. And the videos don't work on the trains or the buses or the metros or anything else. That's it. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. I made it back home, angry and frustrated, but I made it. And I just wanted to add one more thing. So I talked to the policeman a little bit about what do I do? You know, when you don't have money and it's going to take, 3 days, if you're lucky to get a passport or a credit card or something that you could get money on or charge something on, and it could be up to 10 or 11 days. What do you do? He said that I have to contact the U.S. Embassy. And the funniest part about that is it's like 4 miles away, and so that's from that police station. So really, it's like 5 or 6 miles from the room, and so I found that whole exchange pretty hilarious too. So walk to the U.S. Embassy and get an appointment, and then probably come back when it's your appointment time, a day or two later, I guess. I don't know, and they will see about getting you money. So if you lose your money and your credit cards, you're in trouble. So some more words of advice. I would separate it. Make sure you have one credit card always with your passport or in your bag or separate from your wallet. Maybe it's just one credit card in your wallet and the cash you have for Europe. Separate it. Keep yourself always safe. Keep yourself always taken care of, because the inconvenience and the hassles that this is going to generate are going to be fairly enormous. Not the fact that you lost $300 cash, not the fact that you lost $100 American money, not that you lost all your credit cards and driver's license and passport and IDs. Saving grace that my passport is in the room. Separate your money, separate your credit cards. Just have one credit card with you, so that no matter what the situation is, you always have something back in that room that you can go get money on, or that you can charge food on, or you can charge tickets on, or whatever. Without that, you are done. That's the end of your vacation. Well, again, everybody, thanks for coming along to Eric's frustrated, angry travel videos. I am glad that you're here with me, and I get to share this with you, and maybe we can learn from Eric's experiences. That's it, everybody. Take care. Have a great day. And now I'm going to go do the challenge of talking to the credit cards and seeing if they can do emergency fund transfers or something based on a passport ID and a bank partner or something. But I find that that's going to go left of center too. So then I'm going to rely on PayPal or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how you get money out of a bank, but we'll give this a try. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.